what's everybody? This is Trenton with Soundlink Magazine. This time here with Jule Vera in Columbia, South Carolina. Did I say that name right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
All right, awesome. So Ansley and Jake, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So you guys are out here on the road on tour with Emarosa and some other awesome artists and everything. So how's the road been treating you guys with Emarosa?
Oh, it's been great. Like we a lot like Birds and Emarosa, both really great bands to watch and really fun to hang out with too. So.
Okay. What about you? How's it been for you?
It's been good. Everybody's super cool on the tour, and yeah. I mean, the driving's like, it's not bad.
Yeah.
We'll get to some worse driving, but for right now, it's good.
Yeah. I went to self-help in Florida this past weekend, so I drove from like South Carolina, 7.5 hours down there. So yeah, it's not fun sometimes driving that far. But yeah, so you guys are sort of, got a little different sound and stuff than the rest of these bands and everything. I was listening to some of your older work, and you guys were sort of more of on the rock side, but this new album is sort of more on the pop side of things. So what is it like being a pop band, I guess, coming into a post-hardcore rock type of scene and everything? So,
it's different. I think we did Warped Tour too, and it was kind of the same sort of thing. People on Warped Tour said we were like a nice break from everything. Yeah. So we're like first, so I don't know if we're like the break because it's just beginning. But I think it's good. Everybody, I guess Emarosa is not like super heavy, so it fits a little bit more than Warped Tour, I think. Yeah. But it's been good.
Okay. Yeah. So have you guys have made that switch? I guess because obviously going from a lot of guitars to a lot of computers, some people are like, well, why do you have a guitarist now? That kind of thing. Like, what are you guys doing with it musically and stuff? So, like, where did that switch come into play and stuff? And have you guys manipulated the sound to, sort of fit the live instrumentals along with all the, I guess, synthesizers and keyboards and that kind of thing that's going on now?
Yeah, I mean, there's really not, like, too terribly much stuff that we, like, going on the album that we can't, like, play live. We tried to... Right. So yeah, we definitely wanted to keep the live band element, and then just we just tried to make stuff sound a little more like interesting or something in the studio. So we'd like mess with the sounds and just try to get something really unique. But then, we were always thinking about how we were going to recreate it live and not do like, we didn't do like orchestras and like stuff like that we wouldn't be able to translate. So.
Okay, not to say that it'd be a bad thing to end up on the radio or, massive, like that, sort of like Echo Smith or Paris or whatever, but I guess Paris is a good comparison because they're sort of still in this world. So why are you guys still, I guess, pushing through the Warped Tour scene, the rock scene and stuff, versus trying to go for more of the top 40 type of shows and tours and stuff? Like, what's the mindset between the branding and marketing of the band and everything?
I think right now we're in the world just because we've been in it. Like, we're in it because we have been in it, and I mean, we seem to be doing well in it. The fans and like sort of Warped Tour scene are like very like when they like you, they really like you. Yeah. So I think that's a good thing to start off with, at least, and not that we're not like we don't want to be in here. Like we like the Warped Tour scene. We don't like fit perfectly, but I think it's a good at least starting place for us, just to get a fan base before we try to get like top 40 or whatever.
Do you feel like bands, even though they used to be super heavy, but now they're on the radio, so do you think bands like Bring Me the Horizon or Paris kind of like helped make it a little bit easier for bands like you guys to make that transition?
Yeah, definitely. And there's definitely been some great artists before us, like you said, and I think that music kind of in general is going in more of a direction where genres are a lot more like combined. And so, it's not as much like in the 90s or 80s or something, whereas like if you listen to rock, that's all you listen to, and it's rock bands, but now rock bands are kind of like they have hip hop influences, they could have pop stuff just like we do, and I think it's really cool where music's going, and we're just a part of that. So.
Okay. Now, something about you is like you were featured on the Last State Champs album and everything in a song. So how's that, helped your band? I'm sure because that band, they're exploding. They're really hot right now. So how's that? I guess that you can compare that to the Sierra Custerback feature. And if it means a lot to you by Day to Remember, that's when the Day to Remember is about to pop off. Now State Champs is popping off. How's that song helped your band and everything like that?
It definitely helped a lot. Like, people were always saying like, oh, I didn't know you were in a band. I heard you on the State Champs song. That's like my favorite one. And then they found our band through that, and that's like awesome. That's obviously like what we want. But it's been really good. It's opened, I guess, us up to more. I guess they're more like pop punk. I would say it's opened us more to their fans, I think, or to that like genre. So that was really good. It was a lot of fun, and they're like really cool people. So
Okay.
yeah.
So we were just talking about the state champ song and everything you guys are in and stuff. Yeah. So what's next for the band with this album? You know that you said that song helped you out a lot, get known and stuff. And so, what's next with this album? What's next for you guys in your career? Where are you trying to go for the rest of the year into 2018?
Well, we're gonna definitely come back and do some more tours in the spring, and we're gonna do some Christmas stuff for December, and then also more music videos. Working on that, and just trying to start, working on new music and new tours and everything. So
Awesome. So you guys look really young. How old are you guys?
I'm 21.
Okay.
yeah, I'm 21 as well.
I would have never guessed that. well, that throws that question out the door. But even so, y'all still like a really young band and stuff. So you guys are really in tune with social media and that kind of thing. So when you guys, I guess, are making new stuff, what are some ways that you guys are engaging with fans that some of these older bands who may have been doing it for, a little bit longer may not be as quick to? So has social media and being, I guess, younger and adaptive to that helped you guys, or are you guys utilizing that?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely, do like Instagram story stuff and like, like Facebook Live we've done a couple times. We'll definitely do more of, and yeah, just more like videos and pictures and stuff, I guess, than before when it was just like in the newspaper or something.
Okay.
I think it's just like if I was a fan watching a band, like, I don't know, if it was a music video or a song or anything, I'd think it was really cool to see like the behind the scenes, and that's what we try to do, just to get people excited, I guess. And it's just fun to like talk to people online.
All right, so usually close out with a fun question, and this is one that a lot of bands like and stuff. So if Fearless Records called you guys up for a Punk Goes Disney album, what Disney song would you guys cover?
That's definitely a question for her. I don't know.
Oh man, that's hard. No. I'm blanking on all Disney songs.
A lot of heavy bands want to do that "Can't Wait to Be King" song. A lot of heavy bands pick that one.
That's cute. Yeah, that's what my mom.
"Let It Go" by Frozen, and from Frozen.
Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. I'm blanking on everything.
All of them, I guess.
All of them. Yeah, I don't know. I like Disney a lot, so I can't. I don't know. That was a fail. I can't figure out one. Just let it go, I guess.
All right, awesome. Well, it was great talking to you guys today and stuff. Looking forward to seeing you guys later. And congratulations on the success you guys have had so far. I know you got a long ways to go and stuff, and we hope to, catch you guys in the future when you guys are even bigger and catch up and everything.
Thanks
All right,
so much.
no problem.
Thank you.
I'm Trenton with Soundlink Magazine, here with Jule Vera. Thanks for watching, everybody.